Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Houston Texans Slow Sim franchise. We're in week 3, and as you can see by the standings, everybody in our division in the AFC South is 1-1. So after getting our first victory, we're tied for first place. Our next game is against the Tennessee Titans once again, which is kind of unusual, playing the same team twice in 3 weeks at the start of the season. But at the same time, we get to potentially get some revenge in an important divisional game. But before we preview the Titans, let's go ahead and go over a few results from some results from a few of the games across the league. Our next opponent, the Tennessee Titans, lost last week in their second game. They lost at Kansas City 34-23. Mahomes completed 72% of his passes for 370 yards. And Kadarius Toney had 10 receptions for 109 yards in the victory for Kansas City, making them 2-0. The Cowboys and Eagles played a 27-27 tie after one overtime period. Jalen Hurts completing 76% of his passes for 383 and 4 touchdowns. While Dak Prescott went 40 of 60 for 66% and 3 touchdowns. I feel it's funny saying, but it was a full overtime game, so having that many pass attempts, I guess, isn't that unusual. And we have the Ravens beating the Browns 20-18 in the game. Apparently, Lamar Jackson gets hurt, and as Gardner Minshew played much of the game, going 15-25 for 138, doing just enough to get the victory here. Browns offense just couldn't get going as Deshaun Watson barely completed 50% of his throws, bringing the Browns to 0-2. So previewing the Titans, once again, we just played them. And if you recall, Derrick Henry did get hurt in the game they played against us a couple weeks ago. And as you can see by the injury report, he's pretty badly hurt. He has a dislocated ankle and he's going to be out for another 8 weeks. So that is obviously a big blow to the Titans. So they do have their backup running back, Spears, who backs him up, Tyjae Spears. So that's who we will be dealing with. Looking at, again, as we mentioned, they did lose to Kansas City last week, 34-23. And of course, they beat us 27-16 in week 1. They are 2.5-point favorite on us in this game. They are playing at home. They've only given the ball away one time this season, which is good for 12th in the league. Their passing offense really hasn't been that great. They're 29th in the league, averaging only 181 yards a game in passing. But of course, it's still early and it's a low sample size. So I think it's a pretty evenly matched game. So let's see what we can do. Let's go into Madden Trainer and see how our team did for workouts and practice. All right, look at the results of workouts and practices during the week. First, taking a look at the group of centers. Sam Goldberg, a rookie, had a bad practice, losing 1 point of run block power. That really hasn't been a pattern for him, so I'm not too worried about him yet, although he hasn't really progressed a lot either. He's had a couple of good practices, but with minimal gains. So I'm not real enthusiastic about his future development, but we'll continue to monitor as time goes on. The cornerbacks, Jaden Roth had okay practices and workouts, no gains for him. Starling Thomas had a good workout and a good practice, getting 1 acceleration, a play recognition, and a man coverage point. And he moves up to a 66 overall, so that's good. Nothing else earth-shattering on the defensive tackle group. Nobody made any gains there. We did have Andrew Beck, our fullback, have an elite practice, who got a ton of stuff: short route running, trucking, and ball carrier vision, as well as a +2 to his potential impact blocking, which is good for a fullback. Jason Taylor, free safety, got +1 on zone coverage and awareness, which is going to bump his overall to 71. So it's good to see our backup free safety continuing to improve. And our starting free safety also improved, having excellent practice. Jalen Petrie getting a +1 to play recognition, awareness, and zone coverage. And he gets bumped up to an 84 overall. Derek Dixon, a rookie running back, had an elite practice, getting +1 break tackle, +1 ball carrier vision, +2 juke move, and +1 carrying. So that is excellent to see there. That bumps him up to a 61. Looking at his past history, he was a little banged up in preseason, and I would say had a kind of middle of the road training camp. So this is kind of the first time he breaks out with, an excellent or elite practice result. So it's good to see him getting some improvement. And of course, our defensive end who's still injured, Keon Williams, was limited again. Fortunately, for the second straight week, he did not lose any ratings point this week. We should be getting him back soon. So I'm anxious to get him back on the field. Kenyon Green, left guard. He gets bumped up +1 on his pass block finesse and his run block finesse, and that bumps his overall +1 with the excellent practice. So that's good to see him getting some gains, as he hasn't really gained much this year so far. Elijah Malone, outside linebacker, got +2 in play recognition and +1 in pursuit. That's good to see there. Will Anderson, lethargic in workouts, losing 1 point of acceleration. So that's the first time that happens to him. So I'm not too worried about his work ethic yet, although we haven't had any gains from him either. So it seems like he doesn't have a great work ethic, and it's not terrible either. Tegan Quatoriano, our tight end, third-year tight end, had an elite practice, but he only made 2 points of gains in medium route running and catching in traffic. So I'm a bit worried that is close to reaching his potential, because he had an excellent practice during training camp, and he only gained 1 point of awareness when that happened. So I don't think we have much of a ceiling with him. And another disappointing thing is Mike Watkins. Of course, he's still our best receiver on the team, but he was lethargic in workouts once again, losing 1 point of stamina. And as you can see here, that's 3 weeks in a row where he's lost some ratings. So that's kind of telling me that his work ethic is not that great, unfortunately. All right, I think that's the only earth-shattering things I've noticed. Let's go ahead and go in game and get ready for our game against the Titans. Before we go in game, I did want to take a look at the overall progress of the players on our team and across the NFL. As we can see, Juice Scruggs is still leading everybody on the team with, as far as gains are concerned, +3. It'd be nice to see more players at +3 or even higher, but unfortunately, we just haven't had that benefit as of yet. CJ Stroud's still at +2. At least he's making some gains. But if we change this to all teams here, you can get a better idea of what's going on across the league, and you can see there's some teams that have +4 on some of their players so far. So hopefully we can get some more players improving a lot faster. All right, now we can go in game and start getting ready for our game against the Titans. All right, we're in game. First, let's take a look at the injury report. and we're really relatively healthy. The only problem is, of course, is our #1 draft pick is still out with a broken wrist. He's gonna be out another 2 weeks. So unfortunately, we still cannot see him play. All right, looking at negotiations, Damian Pierce is somebody I definitely want to keep. He's only in his 3rd year. He's reached superstar abilities. I definitely want to get him re-signed. Let's see. I think I'll give him a player-friendly contract of 3 years. Go ahead and make him an offer. All right, we got that deal done. Jalen Petrie is another guy. He's never had a bad practice or workouts or anything like that. Star development. He's only 26 years old. That's definitely the type of player I want to keep around. Yeah, we do have a young player behind him that's up and coming as well. So I'm going to modify this just a little bit. Okay. Didn't quite like that. John Mechie is the type player I do not want to re-sign. He has not made any gains, and he's also been lethargic in workouts and has bad practices so far this year. So he's actually lost ratings this year, although not much. He hasn't made any gains at all. So he's not the type of player that I want to re-sign. Christian Harris is an interesting prospect in that he's our backup outside linebacker, but he has more upside than our starter, DJ Wanham. DJ Wanham has had two elite practices and didn't make any gains during either one, which tells me he's might have reached his potential at only a 74 overall. Where Christian Harris, he's progressed and he's at a 71 and he's a scheme fit. Problem is he doesn't have much re-sign interest. So I think I'm going to take a wait-and-see attitude with Christian Harris. And Jonathan Greenard, he's another one of these guys who hasn't progressed, but the problem is, of course, our #1 draft pick is at this position, but he hasn't been able to get on the field yet. So it's going to be tough to keep Greenard, assuming our draft pick can get back healthy. So I'm gonna take a wait and see attitude with Jonathan Greenard as well. Jason Pennick, strong safety. He's our backup strong safety. He's been making progress over the season at a 72 overall. Our starting strong safety, Jimmy Ward, is now going into his 11th year. And he has actually regressed a little bit. So I'm a bit concerned about the strong safety position. I think that means we got to extend Jason Pennick here, an extension here, a couple of years. I think he'll be worth keeping around. Let's make him a regular offer here. Okay, and he signed. That's good. Poona Ford, defensive tackle. He's our best defensive tackle, but he's only 77 overall. And he's wanting $9.99 million total for a 1-year contract. It's hard to justify that. Although we don't have much leverage at this point. I'm going to take a wait and see attitude with Poona Ford. Josie Jewell, another one of those guys who has kind of reached their potential. He's practiced well, but hasn't been able to make any gains. He's wanting a 2-year contract worth $13.6 million. We don't have much behind him. I think I'll offer him a neutral contract here. All right, he signed. Shaquille Griffin is definitely somebody I do not planning on re-signing. He's actually regressed during the season. He's had a couple of lethargic workout weeks, so I will not be offering him an extension. And we mentioned Jimmy Ward before. He's our team captain on defense, 80 overall, but he's regressed a little bit during the season, star development. He's 34 years old. I'm going to take a wait and see with Jimmy Ward. And our kicker, Kyami Fairborn, 80 overall. He's been very valuable to us. I think we need to extend him an offer, as the kicking game is important with the way I play franchise. All right, I think that's all the extensions I'm going to do for this week. All right, I think that's all we need to do this week. We have no depth chart changes to make or anything. So let's go ahead and take it to the field and see if we can beat the Tennessee Titans. All right, Texans starting off with the ball at the 25-yard line. And Stroud hands it off to Pierce. And he finds some room up the middle for about 7 yards. That's going to make it 2nd down and 3. Stroud once again in the shotgun. Stroud back to throw, and that is incomplete as Watkins could not hang on to it. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 now for the Texans. Stroud throws it, and that is caught by Schultz, the tight end, and that's going to be a 1st down for Houston. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line, and Stroud comes out in the shotgun once again. Stroud back to throw. He throws it deep up. We're going to dive and catch is made there. That is Mechie, the 3rd, with his first catch. That goes for 23 yards. First down for the Texans at the 36-yard line. Pierce gets the handoff, but no running room up the middle. He got maybe a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Pierce goes in motion out of the backfield. Quick throw by Stroud, and that is broken up. That is McCreary on the coverage for the Titans. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Stroud in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. Throws it along the sidelines, and then Mike Watkins couldn't get to it as the pass was too far out of bounds. And we're probably going to see a long field goal attempt here. This will be a 53-yard attempt for Fairborn, who's had a great year so far. And it is good. Fairborn makes the 53-yard field goal. And it is 3-0 Texans. And the Titans return it. And they get to about the 20-yard line, where Baker Mayfield comes on the field. Texans trying to avenge their loss to open the season to the Titans. Mayfield comes out in the shotgun. And Spears gets the handoff. Of course, Derrick Henry is out for an extended period of time with an ankle injury. So he will not be playing this game. 2nd down and 9. Mayfield back to throw, and that's picked off. Intercepted. That is Kelly, the linebacker, with the interception. And what a start for the Texans defense. as Baker Mayfield throws his first interception of the season. Dominic Kelly, the former first-round pick of the Texans. And the Texans offense are going to have excellent field position. Starting out at the 17-yard line of Tennessee. Pierce gets the handoff, and he's going to get a couple yards there. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Stroud under center. And he gives it to Pierce once more. And he's going to get 2 more yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and 6 for the Texans. Stroud back to throw. And he finds the receiver up the middle, but he fumbled the ball. And looks like the Titans have recovered. That was Tank Dell who made the catch and fumbled. But let's see if this was even a catch. Didn't look like he had it for long. They might review this, as it looks like he was down anyway on the ground when the ball came out. The booth is going to review this, and let's see if they can even call this a complete pass. Either way, I don't think it's a fumble. They can say it's a catch and no fumble. So the Texans catch a break there from the referees. 1st down and goal now. Stroud in the shotgun at the 6-yard line. Pierce gets the handoff. He makes a move, and he's down all the way to the 2-yard line. Nice tough running there by Pierce. It's going to be 2nd down and goal at the 2-yard line. And the handoff is to Hilaire. His first carry. He gets to the 1-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Texans come out in I formation. Pierce in the backfield. Pierce gets the pitch, and he's not going to make it to the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it 4th down and goal at the 2-yard line. It might be too far for the Texans to go for it here. Let's see what they decide to do. Yep, they're going to kick the field goal here. Fairbairn's on the field for a field goal. And the kick is up and good, and so the Texans once again stall out in the red zone, and it is 6-0. Mayfield in the shotgun. Drops back to throw. He steps up and finds some room up the middle to run. And he gets 10 yards on the scramble. And that's going to be a Tennessee 1st down. Quick throw by Mayfield to the outside. And that is caught by Burks. Mayfield hands off to Spears. And he had a hold there for a second, but it closed up quickly. He did get 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. Mayfield, quick throw up the middle, and that is caught, and that's another 1st down for the Titans. As Hargrove makes his first catch, that goes for 7 yards. Mayfield, quick throw, and that is broken up. I believe that was Jewell on the coverage. Mayfield hands it off to Spears. He has some room to the outside. And he gets about 9 yards. This is going to be 3rd down and inches for the Titans. Mayfield back to throw. And he's going to go deep. And he has a wide open receiver. That is a touchdown. That is Okunkwau. I can't even pronounce that name. But he was wide open. And the Titans are threatening to take the lead here. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-6 Titans. And this is going to be returned. And the Texans managed to return it to the 27-yard line. Stroud under center on 1st down. He hands it off to Pierce. Pierce is only get a yard. It's going to be 2nd down and 9. Stroud back to throw, and that is to be incomplete. As that was, the receiver really wasn't open. 3rd down and 9. Stroud back to throw, and that is caught by Schultz. Down all the way to the 48-yard line. That is the 2nd catch for Schultz. And that's going to keep the chains moving for the Texans. Stroud back to throw. And that's caught by Schultz once again. Actually, that's Trotman, the backup tight end. That's his first catch for 9 yards. 2nd down and 1. Stroud hands it off to Pierce, and Pierce gets enough for the 1st down. Stroud under center, 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line of Tennessee. Stroud back to throw, and he finds an open, that is Troutman, I believe. Yes, it is. And he's down all the way to the 14-yard line of Tennessee. Nice running catch there by Troutman. Stroud out of the shotgun. He drops back to throw. He rolls out to his right, and he throws it, and that is Hilaire with the catch. And that is Hilaire's first catch. That goes for 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. I formation for the Texans. The handoff is to Pierce. He manages to get a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down. Stroud in the shotgun. 3rd down and 2. Stroud back to throw. And he finds an open receiver for a diving catch, and that's a touchdown. That is Mike Watkins, number 83. And so the Texans are able to answer the Titans' score on their last drive. Fairbairn on to kick the extra point. And it is good. It is now 13-7 Houston. Mayfield back to throw. And wide open is number 87. And that's going to go for a first down. That is Welch with the catch. First down and 10 at the 43-yard line of Houston. And the pass by Mayfield is complete. That goes for 5 yards. That is Burks with the catch. It's going to be second down and 5. As we reach the 2-minute warning. Mayfield back to throw, and that is caught. That's a 13-yard gain down to the 24-yard line as Burks makes the catch once again. And the Titans are now threatening in the red zone. Mayfield in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. And I think they're going to say incomplete pass there. It's going to be second down and 10. Mayfield back to throw. And that is dropped by the intended receiver. It would have been a tough catch. He had it for a second, but he couldn't hang on. It's going to be third down and 10 now. Mayfield back to throw. Throws it deep over the middle and it is dropped. So the Titans receiver is having trouble holding on to the ball this drive, and that's going to cost them a potential touchdown as they're going to have to try a field goal here. This will be a 41-yard field goal. And it is no good. He missed it. So the Texans catch a break there as the Titans kicker misses a 41-yard field goal. So now the Texans offense has 1 minute and 19 seconds to work with here. And Stroud drops back to throw, and that is off the mark. And this is going to be second down and 10. Stroud back to throw. And he finds Watkins over the middle. He's just short of the first down, however. So it's going to be third down and inches as the Texans call timeout. Quick throw by Stroud is incomplete. Watkins couldn't hang on to it. And now it's going to be fourth down on inches. And I think the Texans are too deep in their territory to go for it here. They're going to have to punt. And that's going to go out the back of the end zone. So now the Titans actually have some time left here with 3 timeouts remaining to try and score here before the end of the half. Mayfield back to throw. He has a wide open receiver along the left sidelines down to the 43-yard line. It wasn't good coverage by the Texans there. First down and 10. Mayfield back to throw. And he escapes the middle of the pocket, and he's still running. He's all the way down to the 36-yard line. The Texas defense falling asleep here at the end of the first half. Mayfield in the shotgun. And he overthrows his receiver. The receiver had a step on Stingley there, but it's incomplete. Second down and 10. And Mayfield completes it there to the 23-yard line. Clock's still running. Tennessee only has one timeout remaining. They need to hurry up. Mayfield back to throw. He completes it. And he's down at the 14-yard line. So the Titans trot the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot 31-yard attempt. And it is good. And so the Titans are able to get 3 points before half. And Spears is hit hard in the backfield. That's going to be no gain. That's going to be second down and 10. Mayfield back to throw. And that is caught all the way down to the 42-yard line. That is Hargrove. And that was a pass into a tight window there by Mayfield. First down and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Texans. Titans driving on their opening drive of the second half. Mayfield back to throw. And that is incomplete. Texans were coming in on a blitz on that play. Second down and 10. The pitch is to Spears, but he's going to get hit hard in the backfield. That's a 4-yard loss. That is Will Anderson. Yeah, that's going to make it third down and 14. Mayfield back to throw. And that's caught deep up the middle. And another perfect throw by Mayfield in a tight window there. That is Burks with the catch once again. There were two defenders nearby for the Texans, but they were still able to complete the throw. So that's going to make it first down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Mayfield back to throw. He's getting pressured. And he dumps it off. And that's Burks once again with his 7th catch, but now he goes to the sidelines with an apparent injury. Second down and inches. Mayfield's getting pressured right away, and he's going to get sacked. And that is Hazen Nwerke, I'm going to pronounce that. It's third down and 8. Play action by Mayfield. And wide open is a receiver. That is number 83. That is Noah Fant. And it's going to be first down and goal at the 4-yard line. Mayfield comes out in the shotgun. He drops back to throw, and that is broken up in the end zone. As Stingley, that was on the coverage. Second down and goal. Spears gets the pitch, and he fights off a defender, and he floats into the end zone. Actually, that was Haskins. He was able to break a tackle there to get into the end zone. So Haskins with a 4-yard touchdown run is going to give the Titans the lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 17-13. Stroud under center. He hands it off to Pierce, who runs into a wall. Again, it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Pierce gets the handoff once again, and only a 2-yard gain. Texans haven't been able to run the ball effectively today. 3rd down and 7. Stroud back to throw. And he finds an open receiver. That is Tank Dell with his first catch, I believe. That's actually his 2nd catch. 1st down and 10 for Houston at the 35. Stroud back to throw. And wide open is Mike Watkins up the middle. And he takes it all the way to the 43-yard line. That's his 6th catch. Stroud back to throw, but he's going to get blitzed and taken down for a sack. That is Uke. And that's going to be a loss of 10 yards. Second down and 20 now for Houston. Pierce gets the handoff. He has some room to the outside. And he gets it all the way to the 36-yard line. Gain of 17 yards. That's going to make a more manageable 3rd down here. 3rd down and 3. Stroud back to throw. Tennessee was blitzing. And the Texans able to get the 1st down with the quick throw over the middle to Mechie. Stroud under center. He drops back to throw. And that is broken up, intended for Dell. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Quick throw by Stroud over the middle and hit hard there is Schultz. That is Olkin with the big hit there. 3rd down and 10 for Houston. Stroud back to throw. And that is way off the mark. As it looks like it was intended for Mechie there. And so the Texans have to try another field goal here. This will be a 49-yard attempt. And it is good. And so Fairbairn kicks his 3rd field goal of the day. Mayfield in a shotgun. He drops back to throw. And wide open is a receiver there. That is number 87. That is Welch. with his third catch. And he just got lost in the coverage. Mayfield out of the shotgun. And that's going to be a short completion for 3 yards. That is Roth with the tackle. 2nd down and 7. And the handoff is to Spears, who gets a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Mayfield throws it, and that is caught. That is DJ Chark, and the Texans give up yet another 3rd down conversion through the air. But not a good challenge for the Texans there as they lose a timeout. It's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 18-yard line. Number 32 takes the carry. That is Spears. He gets about 6 yards. And now he goes out of the game with an apparent injury. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Mayfield under center. And he hands it off to Haskins, who has nowhere to go. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Mayfield back to throw. He sets up the screen, but he cannot get the 1st down. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Let's see what Tennessee decides to do here. They're going to kick the field goal. So this will be a 26-yard attempt. And it is good. And the Titans extend their lead to 20-16. And Pierce has nowhere to go as he loses 3 yards on there, as Simmons beat his blocker pretty badly there. 2nd down and 13. Pierce with the handoff, has a lot more room this time. He makes a move, and he gets the 1st down all the way to the 44-yard line. High formation for the Texans. 8 minutes remaining. Pierce, that's Hilaire with the carry, and he gets about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Stroud under center. He drops back to throw, and Watkins makes the catch. And that's going to be another Texans 1st down at the 33-yard line. Stroud in the shotgun. And he hands it off. That is McBride with his 1st carry. That's going to be a 3-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Play action by Stroud. He's getting good to get sacked once again, as Tennessee was blitzing, and that's the 5th sack for Tennessee. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 14. Stroud back to throw, and that is going to be incomplete. And so now the Texans might have to kick a field goal here. This will be a 54-yard attempt, but they have 14 yards to go, so they can't go for it. Kick is up, and it is no good. Haskins takes the pitch, and he only manages to get a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 8. Big play here for the Texans defense. And that is caught. What a throw by Mayfield. He's been doing that all game. As the Texans now need to call timeout. Play action by Mayfield. He fumbled the ball, and the Texans are going to recover. Wow, what a mistake there by Mayfield, as he went play action there, and he fumbled the ball when he was dropping back to throw. That was DJ Wanham who forced the fumble. And that is a huge play for the Texans defense, as they were all but done. Stroud comes out in the shotgun. He drops back to throw. Throws a floater, and that is complete. That is Tank Dell with the catch. And he's down all the way to the 40-yard line. And we have reached a 2-minute warning. Texans down by 4 points. They need a touchdown. Stroud hands it off to Hilaire. He has some room to the outside, and he gets 9 yards. Texans only have 1 timeout remaining, however. 2nd down and 1. Stroud back to throw. He throws it. He finds Watkins, and that's going to be a 1st down at the 13-yard line. That is 9 catches for Watkins as he reaches 100 yards receiving. Stroud in the shotgun now. Clock still running. He drops back to throw. He throws it up in the middle, and that is caught. That is Watkins once again at the 2-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and goal at the 2-yard line. Stroud back to throw. And that is incomplete, almost intercepted by Murphy Bunting. And it's going to be 2nd down and goal. Stroud in the shotgun once again. He drops back to throw. He throws it up the middle, and that is broken up. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Stroud in the shotgun. Throws it, and it is caught for a touchdown. I believe that's Adam Troutman who made the catch. And the Texans take the lead with 32 seconds remaining. And the extra point by Fairbairn is good, and now it is 23-20 Texans with only 32 seconds remaining. Titans have 3 timeouts remaining, so this isn't over, as the Texans back into their Texans defense has been giving up some big plays every now and then, so Texans need to be careful here. Texans showing blitz, but they back out of it. Mayfield goes play action. He had a receiver open in the middle of the field, but he overthrew him. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Mayfield back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Mayfield play action. And that is picked off, intercepted. And that's going to do it. That is King with the interception. And the Texans are going to leave Tennessee with a 23-20 victory. Desmond King makes a play on the football there to get the interception. And that is 3 turnovers for the Texans defense. So the Texans are probably just going to run one play here. And the Texans are going to kick a field goal here, as Tennessee had 3 timeouts remaining. It is good. The Texans win this one 26-20. A game in which the Texans get 3 turnovers and the Titans get none. And that was definitely the deciding factor in this game. Wow, what a big victory for the Texans as they take it 26-20. Obviously, turnovers were the big factor in this one, with the Texans ending up +3 in the turnover ratio, getting 2 interceptions and a fumble. That was definitely the big thing, as the Texans defense seemingly kept giving up big 3rd down passing plays against the Titans, but it ended up not costing them the game. The Texans offense able to keep the ball just enough to keep drives alive and to keep the Titans offense off the field. Stroud having an efficient game, completing 61% of his throws for 292 and 2 touchdowns. Of course, Mayfield had a couple of interceptions, including one at the end of the game there. Not a good day for the Texans running game, as Pierce just couldn't get going, only averaging just over 3 yards a carry. The Texans run defense did pretty good, however, holding Spears to just a 3.1 average, and he ended up getting hurt later on in the game. So as much as I gripe and complain about the Texans' pass defense, their run defense has been pretty good. So with that, I'm going to end the video here. The Texans are now 2-1 and at least tied for the top spot in the division. Just a complete 180 from last season. So hopefully we can continue making progress. And I'm excited to see how things turn out this season. Be sure and like and subscribe to the video. Leave a comment. Let me know how you think it's going. And I'll see you next time.